Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. And it's good for a first down at the 36.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid game, moves the ball to a 43.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Single back, takes the handoff. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Right, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Green. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
try to run it with the option. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Third down and short on the 9th play of this opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The back's got it. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down here for this offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And now the running back's got it again. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. The pass rush closing in. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. The quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. On the return, it's Higgins. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Eagles offense retakes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looking to scramble now. Breaks loose at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. Breaks loose at the 40. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Keep it on the ground. There's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. To the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. It's an option look. Oh, a fumble here. Can you believe it? Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on that offensive line and their running back.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Now they'll run it on the toss. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. And the Gators are going to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Gators are moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And there's the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
The Gators are in the red zone. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Takes the toss, heads to his right. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Takes the toss, testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. There's the handoff. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That is Great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on third and long on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next third down.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. 8-4.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. That's reeled in. It's Green. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
42 Spider.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right here.
Offense operating from the pistol. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's a quick grab. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down at the 27-yard line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10.
Yankee Blue. Jackrabbit.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
PAT makes it a 17-7 game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Gators offense retakes the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Handoff to the single back. Breaking free at the 35. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. But the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll run the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Second down play coming up.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker. He gets to the quarterback.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. But how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
And he knocks it right through the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And the returner is brought down. And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the offense convert that pick into points to set up 1st and goal. Toss play to the outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the 2nd half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And looking for a big play here. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh. They go for the big play and a drop. Boy, that hurts, and it hurts their momentum and a chance at a big play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Catch made on the right side. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw yet again. Receiver makes the catch. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Backfield is empty here for second and inches. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. We're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They're going to run it. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
With the catch, it's Riley. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter.
Florida 27, Kentucky 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor in this game, and they have kept him quiet all game long until right now. In the fourth quarter, he comes up with his first catch.
Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. There's contact on the throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kentucky. You talk about paying a price in the pocket for your team to deliver a touchdown throw.
Great job by this quarterback. And I'm going to tell you something. When this offense watches the film and they see the quarterback, the hit that he took, this is how you get rewarded, not only with a touchdown, but also the way your team starts to admire you and respect you as a player.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Launching downfield. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll try the option play here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When the linebackers and really the quarterback of the defense on this play diagnosed that read quickly and executed it flawlessly. Just flew in and blew up the option play for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to find room. It's Hawkins. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made. The defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Kentucky offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. It was a foot race and he won it. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's caught, so the 2-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back out on the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
Went backwards on first down, so second and long for the 24. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Grab behind the line. It's Green.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Getting set. Here's second down. Now here's the toss play. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. caught behind the line. It's Green. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with a big touchdown pass. Can the defense make adjustments here? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a...